Suicide attempt survivors, what are some moments you would have missed out on if you had taken your lives? My mother beating cancer. I'm so grateful for the time we can still spend together. Meeting my future husband, becoming a paid actor, learning special effects makeup, getting sober, finding my cat, selling something I made, gaining my independence. Plus loads of other ones like finding my favorite anime or jamming to Spice Girls with my sister. Meeting my BF changed my entire life. Without him I've got nada, no friends or family, so he saved my life. He's smart, funny, cute, and caring. Also the sex is amazing, and I love him. Deleted. I would have missed everything I thought I was never going to have. My bachelor's degree, my own place, my boyfriend and a career. I never would have got together and married with my beautiful wife. I would have died feeling that I'm nobody. That I'll never be anything. Oh, how many times she has proven me wrong. I'm still not everything I wish to be, and there's still days when I feel that I'm a failure at best, but I also know that if I die today, I'd die happy, knowing that I became someone, that I was loving and loved, and that I regret nothing. Everything. I desperately wish for a time machine, not just for me, but my friends who didn't make it. Let's go from top. Dream job, after 5 brutal rejections, so a couple grand spent on auditions, eventually got into a school, was picked up by a company and been working 3 years now. High school crush admitted they had a crush on me. The most popular guy in school, dating gooficus, the awkward type of thing. Unbelievable to me even now. Moved to a country where rent and a wonderful calm life is possible. What I had to do was learn a new language. There's options, don't take that one. Someone will miss you every day even if you didn't know that. Being sober for 150 plus days now, overcoming the physical effects of a drug overdose/suicide attempt and getting a great work from home job where I actually get to use my degree I got almost a decade ago. Honestly, my life has done a complete 180 since my attempt. I actually have a reason to get out of bed and something good to look forward to every day that isn't a needle loaded with heroin. Up next on my list is trying skydiving. I've just gotta save up a bit of money, lose about 10 pounds and wait for it to warm up a bit. Would never have seen Big Mouth. Meeting my dog. Marriage. Another marriage. I honestly never thought anyone would love me. I became disabled after getting cancer as a young teen. Going from very active to disabled was a huge pill for me to swallow. I thought I was a burden and would never find anyone to love me. Now I have a wonderful husband and a wonderful wife. My partner. I can't imagine not knowing him, it's crazy. So thankful. Having a niece and soon to be nephew. My 2 kids, who I love very much. I haven't attempted again since they were born, and they are 10 and 13 now. I find myself feeling suicidal again tonight, after a bad day at work and no emotional support from my husband. Being there for my kids is the last thing I feel I can live for, but I'm doing a crappy job of that. Rick and Morty Season 5, worth it. I died. I wish warmth and kindness upon all those who need it. Fostering animals is one of the few things I find that makes life worth living. This February I rescued 4 kittens from a bug-infested, shit and garbage-filled house where a large family, maybe 8 adults and 10 plus kids, were squatting after their grandma who rented the place passed away. Note, the family was not without, they had food, clothes, furniture, cars, they were just filthy and neglectful. Anyway, my friend was the landlord in the process of removing the family. She sent me a picture of the 4 babies, and I went straight over. Nearly threw up, but managed to get them all. They were so dirty I thought they were light brown, washed them to find they were beautiful and bright white. One of the kitten's eyes were dirty, became infected to the point where he needed surgery because his eyelids folded inward. He also needed special meds as he had hydrocephalus. Mama cat had 10 plus litters already. Spay and neuter your pets and strays. Found a small rescue in the area who helped me foot the bills for their vet visits. Woke up every morning, turned on the light and they all called, mewing for me, ready to cuddle and eat breakfast. They were in my bathroom. I was the first person to give them food, warmth, and love. Once they were clean and treated, they were free to roam my apartment. I've had fosters before, so my little dog and senior cat did not mind. Kittens loved them. Oh, these kittens were the cutest. I was sick one day, passed out, and woke up to 2 kittens sleeping on my chest and the other 2 above my head on the pillow. I am happy to say they have all been adopted by loving families, even the mama who was fixed. I miss them. I love you Guskus, Keanu, Lily, and Riggs. My February 4, Purple Heart. Big. Graduating high school, coming out to my mom, getting away from an abusive family member, my cousin's engagement, getting to grow closer to my mom and see her become happy and confident again. Plus, my best friend of 14 years is graduating with her bachelor's next semester, and I definitely wouldn't miss that for the world. I am finally at a good enough place that I have been cleared to taper off my antidepressants, which I've been on for about 7 years. I'm very happy I failed suicide. Prostate orgasm. I guess having friends, but I can't say I'd be missing out cause I've lost all those friends already. So I do wish I succeeded but injured myself so badly that I'm afraid if I try again I'd be a vegetable. Paying the ridiculous hospital bills that remind me I didn't go through with it. My wedding. My disabled dog recovering from her spinal injury enough to climb the stairs again. Finding my new favorite book series. I would never have felt what happiness was, and I wouldn't have gotten the chance to grow up. I was a frightened, sad little child, and back then I didn't know I had the strength, courage and determination inside me to be the answer to my own problems. I made it to happiness and contentment all on my own, and I can't wait to start my studies to be a counselor and share the experience I've gained. Smile. Meeting the right girl and her family who showed me what real family is about. I never felt such love in my life. Up to this day I don't talk to my mom or 3 older brothers or sisters. They are dead to me and all the history with it. I've actually graduated high school. On my path to become a mental health nurse. Got accepted this time, my 2nd attempt. Man, I have no words. So much has happened over 15 years. There are some good things, some bad things, but no longer any regrets. Also learned to love myself and other humans. Except my family. Life is worth living. Being my daughter's mom. It's been a year and 5 months from Monday and I would have missed the birth of my 14-month-old nephew, seeing my younger sister graduate, meeting my best friend, meeting the girl I'm mad for, meeting my puppy and all the other little things I can't even remember. It hasn't been easy, but I'm forever grateful that it failed and that my nurses and doctors were so supportive during my recovery. That was the start of my never-ending free fall through grief. That night, my beautiful friend, whose laugh could light up the darkest room, died in a hospital bed after attempting suicide. Our entire community was hit by a shock wave. And, as loved ones attempted to comprehend what had occurred, everyone round me kept asking, how could anything like this happen? The pandemic. I got to get married, give birth, adopt my precious dog, and actually watch myself develop as a person. It's honestly quite big for me because I didn't think I'd make it past 18. I guess I wouldn't have been able to see my dog grow old. Precious girl. Life. Literally everything in life. Wow. My pets are lovely, and I am so grateful for taking the time to bond with my new dog and my new co-workers. But honestly, I would have rather succeeded in my attempts. I am doing well now on my new meds, new me, feeling stable, no more suicidal ideation. But my life is so different now. The job I worked so hard for and lived for is gone. My dog, that was trained to help with my panic attacks, at great expense, died suddenly and horribly. I feel underutilized and useless at my new job. I'm always broke. I don't feel positive about anything anymore. I know this isn't the response anyone wants to hear, but I wish they had just left me alone. I got dumped 2 weeks before Christmas these last 2 years in a row. Had a lot of sex since the Black Knight though, so there's that. My nieces and nephews finally liberated from the abusive situation they were in. Meeting my bio siblings. My kids existing not exactly certain moments, my parents' 50th anniversary.